What's up, guys? So we're here at Pedigo Submission Fighting doing some Masters Rules training. So someone had asked me, someone said earlier that the gi was dead, and I replied to them, you haven't been to the Masters Worlds in the last couple of years, because there's like 27, 28 mats, it's packed all day, there's like 8,000 competitors, it's really incredible. So here we split it in the middle, half no gi, half gi. You know, we try to work on the gi and, you know, win. So use the gi.
This is actually one of my favorite drills that I was doing growing up with CJ to help with omoplatas before Heath made it so much better, right? So a lot of times we'll see, give me just like a little bit of broken down posture, right? He's stuck in this kill zone here, right? And a lot of times we get our nice armbar drill back and forth where we get to swing our hips side to side. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna use the sleeve and the collar, right? And we're really gonna focus on punching this outside and moving our hips and capturing his shoulder, right? So we have a crunch, a capture, and this drag of his sleeve, right? So we're in close guard, right? We have our knees open into his ribs, right? This is like our faux close guard. So we have kind of two separate positions here, right? So now we can start to get ourselves some distance. As we pull ourselves up, we're gonna push his sleeve down, push his collar across, and bring our knee into our chest at the same time, right? Now as we fall, we can come capture him here. If we need our hand to help lift us up, that's fine. Otherwise, we bring ourselves back to the sleeve on the other side, and now we can come capture his shoulder again. So we're gonna come swing back, grab the collar and sleeve, knee comes in, and we can come crunch all the way up again. Collar and sleeve, and as we get better at it, and our partner helps us out, we can use this sitting motion to crunch ourselves all the way up. Keep in mind that this is not the most effective way to necessarily break down their posture, but it sets us up into these positions so that way our hips are ready to do what they need to when the time comes. Does this make sense, everybody? So, side to side. And again, like Franco's doing a really good job right now, he's leading his hand in for me. Okay, realize that we're drilling the movement and not necessarily this is the best setup ever. Does this make sense, everybody?
I am getting ready for Master Worlds. To keep it real, I think this is my 4th time trying. I got 2nd place a few years ago. I should have won that. This is my first time at heavyweight. I did super heavy my whole career. These guys are 15 pounds lighter, which means 15 pounds less of a man I'm going to be beating up. I'm going to win. We going to win.
The champ is here.
The champ is here. You know this, Sophia. Look, dog life, bite, squeeze something.
This is my 2nd Master Worlds. I did one last year. I'd only been a blue belt for like 2 months. Won 2 matches, lost to the winner overall, so I didn't feel like it was too bad. Like I know something now, maybe like a little, but I'm excited. I love Master Worlds. It's a huge event. It's gonna be sick. There's a bunch of super fights, Jiu-Jitsu combos on at the same time. You're like so busy you don't have time to worry about yourself. So run around, cheer on all your people, and fight every match like the last one.
One of the things that I'm doing with my leg is I'm trying to bend his arm with just my leg here, right? So if he pummels his arms inside and I'm crunched up, I should be able to bend his arm with just my legs. Does that make sense? So he puts his arm in a good spot for me, and this leg starts to bend his elbow. Kind of just like if we were to grab it or start working for the Kimura, which this will start helping us in no-gi versions of like omoplata entries. But what we're really helping ourselves out with is this and this, right? The rest is gonna be that rotation from the hips, right? So we have this bend, right? And now we can capture ourselves around. Now, the second thing that this drill really focuses on, right, is as I come back, he's gonna start reaching inside. Now I can capture and fire it off right away, right? So we're starting to get our hands used to, oh, there's the hand, bam. Now we're gonna fire ourselves off. We come back in, oh, there's the hand. Bam, we can fire ourselves off. Oh, I missed it, but I grabbed his elbow. That's totally cool because we're following the objectives of what we're doing. We're looking for the hand, we're pushing it down, we're bending his elbow, and we're moving his shoulder and head away so that we can enter our omoplata position. And we're trying to do so as tight as we can get away with while we're moving fluidly. Does this make sense, guys?
This will be my first Masters Worlds ever in history. I plan to just do what I do, the PSF way, the Daisy Fresh way, the way that Heath's taught me for years to come, and win that. I feel very confident. I took bronze at the Pans. I've fixed a lot of my mistakes, and I know I truly know in my heart that I can win that. I got the Murdochs going to Masters Worlds with me. I got a bunch of goons. We going in Daisy Fresh Masters Goon Squad. Rondo Moss up in there, my bud.
Wanna curse Cody Kellison for what happened to you in the car this afternoon?
Yeah, Cody, you're a good human being and I appreciate you. But why the hell does the car key not match the lock system in the car? Today I go to the grocery store, I lock my things in the car like normal human beings do, and I go to unlock the car and it doesn't work. I had to break into my sister's vehicle, your old vehicle, break into it so I could get my thing. It took me like an hour and a half in the hot burning sun. I was rescued by Eli Roberts, thank goodness for him and his white trash ways.
And the car still runs after
car still runs.
Being passed down 8 times.
We hit deer, humans, all types of stuff with it, and it's never... I was joking.
No bumper.
All my brothers.
We'll be there lightweight around the 10th.
Fucking Mighty Mouse, Mighty Mouse. UFC dude.
Oh, he's lightweight, bro.
He's a brown mouse. Who the fuck is he? CJ.
I'm not saying, and then we get to roll. All right.
I'm ready.
Whatever's happening, right? We find ourselves kind of like stuck on our side over here. Okay. If we're too much on our side and we can't sit up, it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, we can start driving this knee in towards the floor, and this is what is going to get more into that classic Heath finish, right, where we're moving ourselves around to the side, we're driving that knee down, right, and we're looking to get this wrist up and around over here. Okay, one of the other things that can happen from here when we're stuck down and we're not able to just swing ourselves up, okay, which I've heard this be a core problem before. Maybe it's because we're not like the best cruncher in the world, or it's because they're walking into us. Yeah, so this is gonna make it very, very difficult. Okay, so one of the things that he's gonna do from here is he's gonna start to posture himself all the way up, right? And go ahead and start to stand up. So this is when I'm gonna start looking for this leg right here. Okay, once I have this leg right here, I'm gonna continue that spread of my hands and locking out here, okay? He wants me on my butt and my hip, I'm gonna stay on my butt and my hip. Does that make sense? Now I can start to bring my arm over, underneath, or I can start working this all the way up here, right? Just kind of do what you would do from here, Curtis, right? This is what ends up happening a lot of times, and all I need is him broken down and I can continue to crank his arm up and over. Okay, our big thing here is that they're posturing up and we're capturing their leg. Right, so bam, we get the pull apart, the knee comes in, we're stuck, we can't get ourselves up. Either we don't have the angle or they killed our angle. So we come capture this leg over here. If we can reach it when we turn, we're gonna come grab it. It's just gonna make everything that much more secure, right? If he keeps this foot away, we're just gonna keep it on the collar and we're gonna keep prying him down, turning ourselves over this way until we can crank up the arm for the finish. Does this make sense? Does anybody wanna see it again?
One more time, please.
So we pry his sleeve and his collar apart. We bring our knee in to start capturing, and we're kind of stuck on our side. He's smushing us, and as soon as he starts to posture himself up, we're gonna come snake this leg and start turning over on our hip. Right now, we can start reaching ourselves for the pant leg, and we can start cranking his wrist up his back. Very similar to a Kimura, which is not to say that we can't try to do that. But does this make sense, everybody? Alright, let's do this one for one. We'll drill it for a little bit, and then we'll get into some sparring stuff.
Oh, I can roll over.
You're doing the right motion. I don't want it.
Okay.
Just get like full rounds, you don't have to switch.
Okay.
I can't move.
Oh!
Right.
I've heard good things about her.
She's really good.
I've heard that.
It'd be good for her to come here because there's not a lot of girls that say this.
Yeah.
And especially if she's wanting any more competition and stuff. I thought it was work actually. Oh, really?
She just started those two ways all day. She started coming here. I get that.
She's at Blake's like Friday through Saturday, sometimes Friday to Sunday, sometimes Thursday through Sunday. Because she works Monday through Wednesday.
Yeah.
Her top, she works in working.
Yeah.
Right now, for some reason, I don't know if it's because her kids in child care or something, but she wants that Blake to move until she gets out.
Monday, Wednesday, at 9 and 6 is Thursday at noon is wrestling, and then it's 6 at night.
Okay. My plan is to pull guard, do the George sequence, and probably fail and end up doing this home club. I did Master Worlds 3 years in a row now. I competed at adult, but I've been doing Master Worlds since I turned 30. And this year and last year I've taken Masters pretty seriously, so I'm trying to stick in the Masters in the gi and then adult no gi because heel hooks are too much for since I was 14 and I'm 33, so whatever that matters.
That's fucked up, Cash.
Thanks, man. Good job.
You should. Hey, what were you drinking? What is that?
You're doing like what those Brazilian guys do. They drink their own piss to make themselves tougher. Leon Machida, he did that. Yeah, that's a lot of shit, bro. You collect it from all the guys?
Most of it's mine.
Hey, respect. Ooh, it's strong.
My finger's caught in your pant string. Can you just do that real quick? That show's about to break.
Yeah, can't let that happen. Hey, I'm at the gym. I'm here right now if you want to come by. Okay, just come in. After this roll, I'll help you guys out.
He says he is.
He's so fucking good, bro. He weighs 125 pounds. He's fucking. He's a monster. Oh, what is he? He's a fucking monster.
You showing me to be rolling?
No.
Okay.
This leg has to block. So this leg blocks, and then this leg's always going to step shallower. And then you have the shin on chin, and then you can do whatever. So it's just on them. Yeah.
Yeah, you're beating
Last one's the best because you can't outside pass anymore.
Yeah.
You have to sit down and I have belly heel and all that shit.
I just have to get my grips back out. Yeah. But the whole thing is just framing as soon as they're in?
Yeah, so as soon as you step, if I can, you can step back too. Like if you see it coming, you just sit back a little bit. Okay. But if you come in too fast, I'm here, and then I can attach.
Okay.
Just go again.
but I have to.
Got you drinking the beer.
Look, man.
Are you doing Masters World, Waylon?
I think I'm a little underage, but one day. Oh, and listen, Mikey Musumeci, I don't know, but let me tell you, Heath Pedigo over here is teaching stuff that's bonkers. It's absolutely out of this world. It's amazing. There's so many good guys here. I've only been here for 3 weeks, and it's the best 3 weeks of my entire life.
What's up? This isn't fun for me anymore. I haven't fun anymore, Cal. What? He's not having fun anymore. Jawline for a while. Yeah. Once it's good. Once they got down.
They're good. Yep. Clear line, right leg all the way through.
The new bar coming soon with UJJ Fanatics. Ah! Champ is here. Look at this old shit. I get all stuck and wrapped up in there. That was terrible. Alright, Theo. Sorry, darn it. You fucking dick.
Hey, you're wrong for that, man. 10 years in a row. You got to hit him with the same move. Hey, he got me with it just like that.
This is called the Uncle Grandpa. IBJJF ref. I'm gonna pass your guard to finish you. All you fuckers. Look at his eyes. That was tight.
That was tight.
That was tight.
I would tell you if it wasn't.
It's all good. I know it's tight. You don't gotta tell me. Yeah.
Always fun.
Good round.
Good fun. Thank you, Rhonda.
Are you getting ready for Masters Worlds?
You can say that.
Even though you yelled at me for putting Masters 1 on YouTube.
Well, I don't like to consider myself a Masters athlete. It's just an opportunity to compete against really good people.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll send it. We'll see what happens.
This weekend you're doing Arizona, right?
Yeah, Scottsdale. Yeah, 80cc, baby.
Cool.
The most fun rule set ever. It's like pro wrestling with good jiu-jitsu.
Master Worlds, 29 days.
Get the two
smash pass. Get the win.
Hey, that's all you need.
That's all I need. These right here. Just these.
I'm already kind of in a bad spot right now. It's alright. Keep your foot straight. Don't want to get your leg. Good, you can pull on his elbow too. You can switch your grip and pull.
Well, they were showing me the other day the grandma for smack it over there. So I didn't do that, but I just smacked it. You heard it though, for sure.
Ah!
I'm already kind of in a bad spot right now.
It's alright. Keep your foot straight. Don't let him get your leg. Good, you can pull on his elbow too. You can switch your grip.